you look at it and it's pretty unobtrusive, and it's not, it doesn't make your farm look like Alcatraz when you get all done building the thing, and it is the most cost-effective deer fence I've ever seen in my life. Again, we went from a long-term sales average of about 3,500 pounds of blueberries out of there every year until we put this fence up, and the year after that we sold 14,000 pounds of blueberries from the same patch, and it was just phenomenal. I had no idea that it could make that much difference just keeping the deer out. And our problem is wintertime, when they're coming in and browsing. They never touch a leaf, they never touch a berry, but wintertime it was just prime browse, and so in they came and munched away. It was just the prime winter browse.
So what are we looking at here?
Well, this is an inside corner, to accommodate the slant, and you just run the fence up to that, and then the same way coming from the other direction, and then just wire across there.
And they're how close together?
The wires?
Yeah.
Every foot.
And there's how many strands? One, two.
Well, there's 7 strands. It's an 8-foot fence. And the real simplicity of the construction is that you can use a T-post, you can use wooden posts. We have them both way, and you put a nail or a screw in there. And for mowing underneath, you can actually, since they just rest on the ground, this thing will just pick right up, and so you can get underneath it with a mower, set it back down. And of course, we electrify the strands that the deer would be likely to hit as they came in at about that height. But they won't jump it because they think they're going to land on the fence.
You've got a strand of barbed wire there.
That was just because I had barbed wire, and I wasn't using it because we didn't have cattle anymore at that point. But when I costed the thing out, the last time I checked with the cost of the wire, the cost of the post, the cost of the lumber, and everything else, about a half a mile of this was in the neighborhood of 40 cents a foot. Very easy construction, very easy to move. We moved that section there, 250 feet over here, just by pulling out the uprights, and we had each one of the kids and grandkids grab every other post and just dragged it right across the field, drove the uprights in, put it right back up. And I would think that if someone was protecting some, orchard acreage or strawberries or whatever, cucumbers, you could probably come up with a good roller system where you could roll up large sections of it to get it out of the way, for when you're out there doing your initial field work in the spring. Nothing is foolproof, and we have had, a fawn or two sneak through. When we have had one slip through, they will jump out, but they will not jump in from the high side, because I guess of fear of landing on the wire.
Looks like you're using wood poles for your uprights on this end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Matter of fact, I only used a few T-posts when we moved it, but yeah, this was all the original thing.
So these also are just resting on the ground, though, so you can tip it up.
Yes, I did stake the
corner.
The heavy posts where you were stretching the line, so you didn't get everything all contorted with that.
How long will the wood last in this setting, do you think?
We put it in 5 years ago and have not had to replace anything yet.